Imagine this. You're sitting alone in your room. No music, no phone, no background noise, just silence. At first, it feels peaceful. Your body relaxes, your breathing slows down. But then, something starts to change. The silence doesn't stay empty. It begins to fill with your thoughts. Small thoughts at first, random things you didn't pay attention to before. But slowly, they become clearer, louder, more personal. Questions you usually avoid start showing up. Am I really happy? Is this the life I actually want? And suddenly, the silence doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels uncomfortable, almost heavy. Psychologists have studied this. In a well-known experiment by researchers at the University of Virginia, people were asked to sit alone in a quiet room with nothing to do. No phone, no distractions, just their thoughts. What they found was surprising. Many participants felt so uncomfortable that some of them chose to give themselves a small electric shock just to escape the silence. Think about that. People preferred pain over being alone with their own mind. Why? Because your brain is not designed to stay in stillness for long. It constantly seeks stimulation, noise, movement, distraction. In fact, neuroscience shows that when you're not focused on anything, your brain activates something called the default mode network. This is the system responsible for self-reflection, past memories, and future worries. So when everything becomes silent, this network becomes more active. And that's when deeper thoughts begin to surface. Unfinished emotions, doubts, unanswered questions, things you've been avoiding. Silence doesn't create these thoughts, it reveals them. And that's what makes it uncomfortable. Because in silence, you're not distracted anymore. You're not escaping. You're facing yourself. And for many people, that's unfamiliar, even scary. But here's the interesting part. Research also shows that people who learn to sit with silence tend to develop better emotional control, clearer thinking, and a deeper understanding of themselves. In other words, the thing that feels uncomfortable at first can actually become one of the most powerful tools for your mind. Because silence is not empty, it's a mirror. And sometimes, we're not ready to see what's inside. If you want to understand the hidden psychology behind fear and human behavior, subscribe to The Shadow Mindset, where we explore the deeper patterns controlling the human mind.